try it again. Right, good.
Well, I thought about walking up, I saw that SG Road. I talked to my sister yesterday. You know, the girl that she was on. That's my girl. She's here. One of our classmates got shot to death. Thanks to you. What is he?
Good evening. How's everybody doing? Let me do that again. Good evening.
Good evening.
How's everybody doing? Good, that's beautiful. I want to welcome you to Transition East and to the series called Art, a Revolutionary Tool. Tonight you will be, I won't say entertained, but you will be engaged by Renegade collaboration. And before we begin, in the tradition of our ancestors, we like to turn this space into a ritual space. And we call this Transitions East because we're on our way home spiritually, if not in fact. So we do this by pouring libation. Libation is a very, very old ritual of our people, and it's pouring the drink. And we do this to honor our ancestors, to invite them to be in this space with us. Just as the air we breathe, we want them to be here with us. So, as I do this, I'd ask for a profound silence. But when I pour libation, I will say libation, and you can say Ashe, Amen, right on, whatever works for you. That is an acknowledgement that you agree. So I'm doing this on your behalf. So in the process of this, we'll acknowledge the absolute. We'll ask the absolute to give us access to our ancestors. And so we'll call the ancient ones, and then there'll be an opportunity for us to talk, to speak, to call our common ancestors, and then there'll be an opportunity for us to call the names of our family ancestors. So I want you to think about your family ancestors, and think of their names, because I'll ask you to call them. And as long as we call their names and remember their deeds, they live. And we know that it's on their shoulders we stand. So this is an important thing that we do whenever we come together to do whatever we do. We pour the drink into the ground. The water is the source of life. And from the earth comes forth everything of substance. Oh, Nana Yame, Nana Kwame, we come before you in humility, deference, respect, and thanksgiving. We come before you, the absolute principle of the universe. You are known by many names. You have a multiplicity of aspects and manifestations. You who are the essence, the being, the intelligence, the experience, the all-in-all. You who are the creator alone. You have imparted to each of your creations the divine spark of creativity that drives us to cooperate in this great order that you designed. We come before you now and say thank you for life. Thank you for African people. Thank you for this day, this opportunity to fellowship with each other around the art, the music, our creativity, this divine principle that governs the universe. We ask that as we do this, you would give us access to our ancestors. In the form of libation, you would pour it. We ask that you would bless it and raise it to its highest vibration, that it would be divinely acceptable to them, that it would quench their thirst and refresh them and empower them to intercede in our affairs on behalf of all that we do that is righteous and good. We ask these blessings on behalf of our ancestors, those of us in the flesh, and those who are yet to be born. We say Ashe.
Ashe.
We say Ashe.
Ashe.
We say Ashe.
Ashe.
We call you the ancient ones, you who were the firstborn of God, the first to know the oneness between God, man, and creation, the first to build great civilizations and develop high culture. We call you who fought to maintain our way in the face of the onslaught of the outsiders. You who were stole, sold, and captured into slavery, forced into the dungeons of slave castles and then into the holds of ships. We call you who breathed the loss of your loved ones and prayed for their return. We call you whose bones lie at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. You who made it across the Middle Passage, withstood the auction block, the slave master's whip, the heinous crimes committed against us, the rapings, the lynchings, the denial of our humanity. We call you who maintained our humanity through a connection with our gods, our ancestors, our culture, and spiritual ways, and passed on the seed of resistance to successive generations, nurturing and cultivating the transcendent personalities in our community, those who became our nanas and our exemplars, those whose self-example of sacrifice encouraged us to resist in any way we could. We call you whose names we do not know, whose faces we do not see, on whose shoulders we stand, without whose contributions we cannot be. We call you to acknowledge you for your sacrifice, struggle, and commitment, for your contribution to the continuance of our line and lineage, for your support of us and all that we've done that is righteous and good. We ask for your continued blessings, guidance, and protection. We ask that you come forth now, get your drink, and walk with us. We pour and say libation for our ancestors of the past. Libation.
Libation.
Now we pour and say libation for our common ancestors, those names that we do know, and those whose example have shown us in our lifetime, those that we've seen with our own eyes and we've watched what they've done. Their examples inspire us, encourage us to struggle. And we call and pour libation for a Denmark Vesey. Call the names: Marcus Garner, Mary Bacloud, Harold Washington,
Queen Nzinga.
Queen Nzinga. Call the names. Call the names. Call the names. Call the names.
Harriet Tubman.
Call the names.
Food trade Jew.
Call the names.
Harvey Burroughs.
Call the names.
Okay.
Call the names, y'all.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Call the names.
Steve Totally.
Call the names.
Story.
Call the names.
Jacob Carruthers.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We acknowledge you all for your sacrifice, struggle, and commitment, for your contribution to the continuance of our line and lineage, for your support of us and all that we've done that is righteous and good. We ask for your continued blessing, guidance, and protection. We ask you come forth now, get your drink, and walk with us. We want to say libation. And now I'd like for you to call the names of your family ancestors. Invite them to come here and be with us now. Call their names.
Mariah Brewer. Amanda Williams. Robert Johnson. Kobe Williams. Ruth Johnson. Lovey Johnson.
We acknowledge you all for your sacrifice, struggle, and commitment, for your contribution to the defense of our line and lineage, for your support of us And all of you done in righteousness, Lord, we ask you to blessing, guidance, and protection. Bless you, come forth now, get your drink and walk with us. We pour and libation. And now we pour libation for the yet unborn, those who come forth from the loins of our children and our children's children. We pray that they support us in the flesh, that we live well and do complete work so that when they come forth, they can go on fulfilling their destinies, unencumbered by work we left undone. So we pour and say libation for the yet unborn. Libation. I raise this drink now to the four cardinal points of the universe. For the divine unity of our entire family, for the resurrection and greatness of African people, indeed our total liberation, for the elevation of humanity to its highest level, we call on the combined spiritual needs of our great ancestor, our ancestors, those of us in the flesh, and those who are yet to be born, through the practice of the highest principles, who will bring transformation to ourselves, to our families, our community, our nation and race, indeed all humanity, and that once again, Ma'at will govern the affairs of men. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let the circle be unbroken. May the ancestors be satisfied. It's one thing you can't deny, no matter what our spiritual praxis is. Can't deny our ancestors, can we? Ain't no way we could be here without them. And so we have just turned this space into a ritual space. And the music that you are about to experience is the creation of a group called Renegade Collaboration. And I'd like for you to welcome to the stage the leader of that group, the founder, creator of the concept, L.E.L. Sherman Story.
Peace and blessings. Peace, brother. Yeah, peace and blessings. I really thank you all for coming out so we can share this spirit, this time and space together. As Kwame said, this is the Renegade Collaboration. An apt title because we're stepping outside of the accepted standards of what music is, entertainment is. And I just want to briefly suggest, I'm going to name names, you know, like Lil Wayne, for example. You get into his music, you know, the beat is nice, so however you can absorb it. And the question is if you like it or not. But then there's another side. When you see our children walking, holding up their pants, and the attitudes towards our women as sexual objects, then you can begin to understand how art influences, in most cases, unconsciously, to those that absorb it. So, without getting too deep into that, this music, this design that we're dealing with this evening is to cause you to consider art in a different way. Just to consider it, you know, because we are confident that if you let it in, it can affect you in different ways, in positive ways, ways that we can begin to see each other in a different light, respond to each other with different values. So, anyway, I want to introduce the band to you. We have on percussion. Now these brothers here, we all share a commonality, and it's that this music, it causes us to come into alignment with one another. And within that alignment, you find peace, you find shared goals and aspirations, and you even find mechanisms to affect and influence one another to higher standards. So having said that, on percussion, Rick Gardner on percussion. Rick Gardner, come on. I met Rick in all places, of all places, on the lakefront, where drummers have come out for over 40 years and shared the spirit of African culture. And it's amazing how people are affected by it. So through the years, I've met him, and we've developed a very good relationship, a blessed relationship. So once again, Rick Gardner, percussion. On acoustic bass, Frederick Key on bass. Little story on him. I met him last summer, and I met him through another musician. And short story, a saxophone player came up from New Orleans, and we were going to take advantage of recording in a week that this brother was in town. Another horn player, Umra Frizzell. And anyway, last moment I called on some musicians, and Fred was, I had never played with him. I only met him from through another musician. And when I called him, I told him that what the idea was, what we wanted to do. And he told me, he said, well, you know, I don't know about this creative music, because I've always dealt with more structured kind of stuff. Anyway, it was amazing what happened that week. And Fred was an intricate part of it, because he opened up himself to unknown possibilities. And he was a great catalyst of what went down that week. So once again, Fred Keys, a great humble brother. Frederick Keys. Now I met Fred through another association who I had just met through, we had recorded a session a few months prior to a great talent on many levels, Spike Rebel. Spike Rebel, guitar. And on this set, because we wanted to open up the possibilities of what art is, I asked him to paint also. So this presentation, you'll see him go from the guitar to the canvas, because it's all the same thing. Creation. Spike Rebel, guitar and artist. We have another guitar player who I met through Aquila Sadala, a world-renowned vocalist, great spirit. Olatunji Thomas White, guitar. Olatunji, come on now. I'm so blessed to work with guys that I'm trying to catch up with. So it's an honor that these brothers have the spirit to take this journey with me. Last but not least, a brother who I traveled with around the world. And it's funny, I hadn't seen him in like 17, 18 years. He had went and lived in Africa. And upon our reconnection, nothing had been lost. A great spirit, Shafatia Ben Yehuda, drums. All of these brothers, they not only do they do what they're doing tonight, but they're multi-talented. Producers, multi-instrumentalists, but they've focused their attention to do what we're doing today. So anyway, my name is Eliel Sherman Story, and check out this music because we're giving it from our spirit, hopefully to yours. Peace. Oh yeah. Last but not least, certainly, Dorothy Mama Sunshine, a spirit that when I first met her, it was rather intimidating because she reminded me of my elders. I mean, past elders. I mean, her wisdom, her insight, we just connected so. She's going to present vocals, spoken word. She's going to engage you with her writings. Once again, Dorothy, Mama Sunshine, Lyles. Once again, Eliel Sherman Story, and we are the Renegade collaboration. Inside experience. As these titles suggest, the name of this one is Inside Experience. It's the journey that we all go through within ourselves, trying to find ourselves. And sometimes it's it is always a magnificent and terrible thing when we find what dwells within us. Inside experience.
And the backyard view was filled with the green substance of spring. Flowers splashed the scene with their colorful songs. They continue. Basking in nature's beauty with wondering night, I noticed the cardinal came perched on a light post, singing alto in vibrato. All the sights and sounds of city living permeating the air with all things so wonderful. Nature's sense of play, such a great way to start any day. As I shift my gaze high above the trees, seeing birds in flight in perfect harmony. My spirit goes beyond the clouds, dropping off all sights and sounds into a vastness, up into the clouds. My spirit soars higher and higher. A feeling is rising up inside of me, overriding all outside respect of people, sight, sound, and random thoughts and motions, all seem to fade in a deep, feeling zone, giving way to a deep, visible relaxation, now rising in me. Memories I put on hold in this now moment. A feeling enveloping my being is rising, rising from the base of my spine, dropping off the weight of space, measure, and time. All cares, worry, doubt, and fear fade into the nothingness as now light, love, and harmony appear opening the portals of my soul. As I release and go into this vastness, receiving a new, original download. Oh, this is so divine, lighting the way to a fuller moment and a brighter day. Namaste. Lighting the way to a fuller moment and a brighter day.
Mama, go be loud. Mama, sunshine. Sunshine. Go be loud.
Yeah, bro.
We're going to close out the set with her, but for now, we're going to go into some Morning sunrise. Morning sunrise.
Yay, Bo.
Coming of age, as we all do in our 40s and our 50s. Coming of age.
pictures too, brother. Fantastic.
Somebody put it in front of the bass drum.
Mike Rebel, guitar. Mike Rebel, painter. Mike Rebel, painter. Guitar, Mike Rebel. Gardner. Percussion, Rick Gardner. On trap drums, Shafatia bin Yehuda. Trap drums, trap drums. Trap drums, Shafatia bin Yehuda. want to bring to the stage Mama Sunshine, Dorothy Lyles. Dorothy Lyles. Come on up here. while she's making
The
her way.
Renegade collaboration.
Thank you so much.
It should be ringing. Is it ringing?
Oh, you want to? Scratch it, please, sir. These paintings are for sale. Take some energy home with you and meet Spike Rebel. Once again, Thomas Olatunji White, guitar. Dorothy Mama Sunshine Lyles. Rick Gardner, percussion. Frederick Key, acoustic bass. Spike Rebel, guitar. Painter, guitar. Yours truly, L.E.L. Sherman Story, saxophone. The Renegade collaboration. Thank you so much. And if you, oh, you want to do something else?
Well, our ancestors wake up hard.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
To the pathos of a long remembered past that resonates even now in the bowels of a slave
Mama Sunshine. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. You know, I'd like to say this one, you know, as we started out, you know, I was talking about art and its ramifications, how you drop something in the water and it goes out. And we pray that you have received this energy. And show us, please, if you have a donation. Because we also are filming this. The Transition East Media Company, our intentions are to create this type of content and shop it to media outlets so the world can see art in another kind of light. Because we have to create new images for our children and for ourselves. It's vitally important. So, based on the attendance, if you care to stick around and socialize, we'll come back in 15 minutes and give you some more music. So if a lot of people leave, this is it. All right. But, you know, thank you so much for coming out. Your energy was a part of this. So once again, the Renegade collaboration. And we'll be back. This composition, Mama Sunshine, let's do that thing that you did on Eastern Viewpoint. Eastern Viewpoint. Let me go into my writing mode. Mystic travelers, psychic healers, imagination infinite, world realized through meditation and practice. Musicians conjure please, a new reality. March to the eastern sunrise, march to the eastern sunrise. One more time. Psychic healers, psychic travelers, imagination is infinite. They can create worlds through their meditation and practice. That's our part. Musicians, conjure, please. Create a new reality. March to the eastern sunrise. March to the eastern sunrise. artistic travelers, psychic healers, imagination, infinite worlds, universe. The cosmic is created through our imagination and practice. Musicians, our obligation is to conjure, please, a new reality for our babies, for our children, for ourselves. March to the eastern sunrise. March to the eastern sunrise. March. Put the spirit on hold, baby. All of these are original compositions. We're going to close out this night with the composition called On the Third Day We Rise. On the third day we rise. On the third day it's resurrection time. We rise. 13. The energy is out here for us to rise into a new consciousness, to rise into our own being, the God that lives within inside. So once again, Rick Gardner, percussion, Rick Gardner, percussion. Frederick T on bass, Frederick T on acoustic bass. Olatunji, Thomas White, guitar, acoustic guitar, Olatunji, Thomas White. We are so blessed that as a musical unit, we share this space and time. Because we all are doing so many things. But tonight we do this thing. On guitar, the painter in the house, guitar, Spike Rebel. The artist is in the house.
No, that's not me. That's him. That's not me. I can do it. That's not me.
On drums, by way of the world, Shafakia Ben Yehuda. On drums, Shafakia Ben Yehuda. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. But in the language that the book was written, the word God there is Elohim. And Elohim is the masculine and the feminine aspect of God. Of the principles of this universe. The feminine aspect of God. Mama Sunshine, Dorothy Lyles. She just don't know what she means to me. Mama Sunshine, Dorothy Lyles. Yours truly, L.L. Sherman Story. Thank you so much. The Renegade, because we're coming at you in a different way. The Renegade collaboration. The Renegade collaboration. Don't forget, sign the guest, the guest booklet. And if you're so kind, drop something else.